Haney's trying to convince us of that he's the champion. He's trying to convince us of the fact that Kambosos had to be forced into this fight.
Forced to fight this fight, which I think is the biggest misconception. But you got to think, when you're looking deep into this, why is he doing that? Why is he? And then he also said, when are you going to knock it? When are you going to knock off the front?
What front?
What front?
When are you going to knock it, like, become yours? He thinks Kambosos is selling this fight or putting on a front. And I think that's another misleading tale about Devin Haney approach to this fight.
Well, at least when it comes to Paulie Malignaggi, you know what his problem is. He got his ass beat by the same dude who clapped his girl's ass cheeks. Hey man, don't be bragging about stealing my girl's timepiece. I know, but that's my timepiece, bro. So you already know what his problem is. You know what I'm saying? And Brona Black, so that's, an even more blow to his ego. So, you know what I'm saying? That's Paulie. He done already fell off the wagon and straight into the trash. But Antonio Tarver, man, I respectfully have no more respect for you. I should have known something was up when you backpedaled on your Canelo Alvarez comments. But how did Kambosos not being forced into this fight? He was forced into the fight. There is no question about it. Before the fight, and all this is documented on my channel through the Duck Chronicles and the whole nine. I'll leave some of the links below so y'all can go ahead and catch up if you haven't seen it. But way before then, and I quote, George Kambosos said, "Oh, I want to go for Devin Haney because I want to handle this whole undisputed business and this, that, and the third." Then, when he won the fight or whatever and whatnot, he backpedaled. And everybody knows he was going for Vasily Lomachenko, because had Vasily Lomachenko said yes or obliged, that's the fight that we would have got. So I don't need to talk too much to prove this, because majority of y'all that's listening, y'all already know this. And as far as George Kambosos putting on an act, man, even Australians know he was putting on an act. Everything he's saying was fake. Everything he was saying backfired and got threw back up in his face. The whole thing was an act. So I guess the whole him missing weight and the art of war and deception, I guess you guys believe that too. I will no longer be listening to these two. Well, I already stopped listening to Paulie Malignaggi, but Antonio Tarver, my God, man. I mean, is the check that good? That's what I want to know. What is this channel, Pro Box TV? Listen, I ain't fucking with this shit. I mean, I fuck with Roy Jones all day because Roy Jones don't front. But Antonio Tarver, and this is the crazy thing about it. These are American boxers. Ain't that something? You see that? These are American boxers. He get more credit from Australians than people in America. Man, something wrong with y'all, man. Something is seriously wrong. But you know what? That's why boxing died over here. Because y'all really don't know how to stand behind your countrymen. And then y'all making up shit. Y'all got to feel dumb now. But just the fact that this even came out of your mouth. Like, Paulie, listen, that's expected. But Antonio Tarver, good God, man. What the hell is wrong with you? What's wrong with y'all? And let me reiterate, these are American boxers saying this crap about Devin Haney. Okay? And did you see how much guile that they had in their voice for Devin Haney? Like he personally did something to him, especially Paulie Malignaggi. Especially. What's all that energy for? What has Devin Haney ever done? Devin Haney don't talk no crap. He's clean cut. He's smiling every time you see him. He's respectful. I don't even get, what is there even to hate on? But how could you possibly say what you just said on this podcast? It is mind-blowing, bro. It is mind-blowing. But this is what's wrong with boxing in America. Period. But then again, that's why Devin Haney is in the position that he's in. Because at the end of the day, the skills pay the bills. And y'all talk about he going to be in this fight. He going to be in the fight of his life or whatever and whatnot. Man, the kid pitched a shutout. Listen, I only gave Kambosos one damn round. One. And most people would disagree with me on that. But I only gave him one round. He pitched a complete shutout. It was a complete wash. Point blank, a complete wash. And that was supposed to be the fight of his life. Y'all were wrong, and wrong again. It is amazing. The audacity. Y'all owe this kid an apology. Y'all owe Devin Haney an apology. Y'all ain't got no more credibility, especially with me. And Antonio, I will never listen to your ass again. Never. Lost all respect for you. Just in those few comments just right there. Because what y'all said don't make no sense. Okay? Because can you back up or explain to us how what y'all say is so? Because everything y'all say can be destroyed. He's thinking it's an act. It was an act. He didn't want to fight the man. Okay? Look at all what he put him through. You know, and Devin Haney just rose to the occasion at the end of the day. But, you know, when you keep your feet on the ground and your heart to God, this is exactly what happens. You know, I'm proud of Devin Haney. And people keep asking me, well, what do you think of Devin Haney now? Are you convinced now? I'm still not 100%. I'm not a 100% Devin Haney fan. But I appreciate what he has done. I appreciate his ambition. I appreciate the way he carried himself. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate all that from him and Bill Haney. You got to give credit where credit is due. I don't know why that's so hard. I can dislike a man from here to the moon. I never have a desire to discredit you because how I may personally feel. Because that don't stop what reality is. It just doesn't at the end of the day. Freaking amazing. Once again, Devin Haney, man, keep doing your thing. And if these people want a shot at you, whether you do the Kambosos thing or not, make these people work for it and sacrifice like you had to sacrifice. Because I'm tired of seeing these fighters go through the hellfire to get where they at, but they supposed to easily give everybody else shots and stuff like that. And yeah, I hear y'all. Y'all want to see the Lomachenko and all that other stuff, but let's be real. Okay? Let's be real. This whole thing happened because Lomachenko didn't want to fight his mandatory. Can we be honest on that? I mean, there is no lying about that. This whole thing happened because Lomachenko didn't want to fight his mandatory. That's how this whole mess got into play. You know, because all this could have been eliminated if Lomachenko would have done what every boxer is supposed to do, what people expect Devin Haney to do, which is fight his mandatories. Correct me if I'm wrong, but aren't people expecting Jamel Charlo to fight his mandatory and Tim Tszyu? Huh? Aren't y'all expecting that? Don't y'all want him to do that? Y'all don't care about what he's earned or what he's not. Just fight the mandatory. See, this is the problem with not keeping the energy across the board. I keep saying this. It brings up too many damn problems at the end of the day. It's just too many problems. All right? It's too many problems. If we were to keep the same energy for everybody, can you imagine the fights we would see? We would get basically all the fights that we would want to see because nobody is allowed to duck or make excuses, and we hold everybody accountable. This is the hole in the game. This is where stuff get messed up, okay? And a large portion of this is because double standards in boxing, okay? You remove them double standards, and guess what? We get better fights. Instantly. Because if people treated Lomachenko like y'all try to treat Gervonta Tank Davis, if y'all just did that, then we would have had to fight. Okay? And we wouldn't have to go all the way around the world and fight, kick, scream, and plead to get an undisputed champion. That's real talk, man. Amazing. Anyways, That's all I got for now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm out.